We've all had that thought, right? You say something just boneheaded in a meeting.
Oh, yeah. Or you make one tiny choice and your whole day just goes sideways.
Exactly. And you think, if I could just have a reset button just for the last 5 minutes.
The ultimate do-over.
Right. And today we're doing a deep dive into Mitch Albom's novel Twice, which takes that fantasy and, well, it turns it into a bit of a cautionary tale.
It really does. It's all about this character, Alfie Logan, who actually has that button.
But it's not like a superpower, not in the way you might think.
No, it's an inheritance. He gets this ability from his mother and from his grandmother, Yaya. He can basically navigate time.
But not with a time machine. He's reliving moments, stepping back into them.
And the mechanics of it are, I mean, that's where the whole tragedy comes from.
When Alfie resets a moment, he's creating what the book calls a second version.
And that second version, that becomes the permanent reality for everyone else.
But here's the kicker.
He's the only one who remembers the first draft.
So he's walking around with all these ghosts, these memories of things that to everyone else never happened. It's this incredible isolation.
And he learns pretty fast that editing your life isn't as simple as it sounds. You see it with his friend Wesley.
Yeah, this is a hard lesson early on.
Wesley's supposed to die in the military. It's his fate, and Alfie he really tries to go back and stop it.
But he can't. He learns that some things, like death, are fixed points. You can't cheat them.
And even when it's not life or death, there's a butterfly effect. He fixes one tiny mistake and, well, a whole new problem just pops up.
Which he seems to ignore when it comes to Gianna Rule.
Ah, yes, his soulmate.
Or at least the woman he desperately wants to be his soulmate. The part of the book is fascinating because it's really about the dark side of perfection.
It is.
Yeah.
He uses the power to smooth over every rough edge. He erases his own bad jokes, his awkward moments.
He's basically curating a perfect version of himself so she'll fall in love with him.
And it works. For a while. But there is a very specific and frankly devastating rule attached to this gift.
Once you undo love, that person can never fall in love with you again.
It's a fail-safe that just backfires completely. Which brings us to the Nicolette Pink incident.
Oh, man. This is the turning point.
It's so painful to read. Nicolette is a famous actress, and in a moment of weakness, Alfie has an affair with her.
The guilt hits him instantly. And he thinks, okay, I can fix this. I have the power.
I'll just rewind, reject her, and it never happened. He thinks he's saving his relationship with Gianna.
So he does it. He goes back, rejects Nicolette, and comes back to the present.
But because that moment involved intimacy, a form of love, he triggered the rule. He undid love.
And even though the affair never technically happened in this new timeline,
the consequence sticks. He broke the bond. Gianna becomes literally incapable of loving him anymore.
He tried to erase a stain and ended up bleaching the whole fabric of their relationship.
Yeah, and that's Albom's point, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Our connections are built on the messy first drafts, not the polished final copies.
And the book's structure is so clever because we don't just see this play out chronologically. It's framed as a mystery.
Exactly. We're in an interrogation room with a detective, Vincent Laporta.
And he's investigating Alfie for rigging roulette games at a casino.
Which makes perfect sense, right? If you can rewind time by a few seconds, you'll always know where the ball lands.
A perfect crime. But the detective, Laporta, he finds this diary that Alfie wrote for Gianna.
And as he reads it, he goes from being this total skeptic about Alfie's story to, well, a believer.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes less about the crime and more about this tragedy of a wasted life.
Speaking of memory, I loved the symbol of Lalu.
Oh, Lou the elephant.
Yes, from Alfie's childhood. It's this recurring image. Elephants never forget.
And Alfie is the human elephant. He's just burdened by the memory of every single timeline he erased.
The weight of it all. But the story does offer a kind of release at the end. It's a circular ending.
Right. Back on a stormy night in Philadelphia, Alfie finally accepts that this power, this control, is what's destroying him.
So he gives it to Gianna. He passes the gift, or the curse, on to her, giving her a chance at redemption.
And it leaves you with this idea that our lives, with all the typos and the mistakes, that's the authentic version.
That was the big takeaway for me. We all want to edit our past, but if you could, you'd just end up alone, haunted by a life no one else even remembers.
It's like the errors are actually what's holding the whole structure of your life together. You pull them out, and the whole thing just collapses.
So here's a thought to leave you with. If a button appeared in front of you right now, letting you erase your single biggest regret,
yeah,
but it might cost you the person you've become because of it, would you press it?
I think I'll stick with my first draft.
I think I'm with you on that.